YouTube, I'm Jess. Welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited to film today's video because today we are filming everything that I got for Christmas. I'm gonna put it all on my face at the same time. It's gonna be wonderful. I have a whole bunch of stuff here that we're gonna try out together right now. Some of this stuff I got as gifts and some of it I actually purchased myself as well, so we'll talk about everything as we go through it. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and let's get started. Okay guys, so the first thing that I'm going to use on my face is a new product that I just got. This is the Amore Botanical Radiance oil. So I had a little sample of this and I fell in love with it. And back in November, Sephora had a sale and Jackie's VIB Rouge. So she ordered a couple of things for me in the sale. And then Toronto went into lockdown. So she was holding on to my products for ages. And then when I went over there to drop off hers and Empire's Christmas gifts, she gave me the makeup that I had ordered. And something kind of funny actually happened. Let me get this going. So it has this cute little twist top. I'm sure I pump it and then what? Take this off? Yeah, cool. 1 to 2 drops. So I had ordered 2 products, this one and another one that I'll show you guys in a second. And the order wasn't coming in, and so Jackie sent Sephora an email just like checking up on the order. They actually resent the package, and so I had ordered 2 things and Jackie had ordered 2 things. So Sephora resent the package and then the original package ended up coming in the mail as well, so we got double. So I got my 2 things, Jackie got her 2 things, and then in the second package we like swapped items. So she took the 2 things I ordered and I took the 2 things she ordered. So that was cool. It worked out nice. Thank you, Sephora. Yeah, so this oil is a refreshing, lightweight oil with moisturizing, first sprouted green tea water and nourishing rapeseed oil for hydrated, healthy glow. So this is not like the first time I've ever tried this, but this is my first time busting into this full-size product. I just love the way this makes my skin look, and the way my makeup goes on top of it is just amazing. I'm gonna use this in the mornings and underneath makeup as like my morning serum, and then I'm gonna switch the Kate Somerville serum that I've been using in the mornings to a nighttime serum because this one does not go nicely underneath makeup. So I'm gonna save this one for nighttime and then move this one into the morning. That was my idea with picking this one up. So just go ahead and moisturize on top of that. Just use up the very last of my magic cream here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on my foundation and concealer. I'm gonna use my Dior Forever Foundation and my Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. One of my Christmas gifts that I got is a brand new beauty blender. I got this one from Jackie. So my old one was in desperate need of replacing, so yay, brand new beauty blender. So I'm gonna use that to put those products on, and then I'll be back to try out the next one. Blender? I don't think so. Also thought, so this is the new one, I was like, this seems bigger and it seems like pointier up at the top here. So I just went and wet my original one and it's definitely a lot smaller. So I don't know if they changed it or if they just kind of shrink over time, but yeah, I actually liked using the bigger size a bit more. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But the next product that I'm gonna use is this one right here. So this is from Hourglass. This is the Translucent Veil Setting Powder. So I'm pretty stoked to use this. So this is one of the products that Jackie actually ordered for herself during the Sephora sale that we ended up trading for. Like how cute that looks on the inside. Little H. So I've actually never tried any Hourglass products before, and this is for sure one of their most popular or like the most talked about. People really love this one. I always see like when people are asking for powder recommendations, people are always recommending this one and the Charlotte Tilbury one, and you guys know I love my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush powder. So I'm really excited to give this one a go. It says to just dip a brush right in here. I don't know if I should shake some into the lid. I'm gonna just try dipping a brush and see if some comes out. Oh yeah, so when you tap, the powder just comes right out of there, which is pretty cool. I wonder if it will still continue to do that once it's not fresh. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and dust it through my T-zone. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It doesn't look like anything's coming out of here, but there's definitely powder on my brush. And then I have another powder to test out underneath my eyes. I picked up during that Sephora sale the Bare Minerals Under Eye Concealer, which I'm planning on using as an under eye setting powder. It's supposed to be super brightening. If you guys saw my Becca color corrector video, I have been trying to just really eliminate all the darkness underneath my eyes. And so I was gonna give this one a go, but I kind of want to try this under my eyes and see how it goes. So maybe I'll use the Bare Minerals in a future video. So if you guys want to see me use this one, I'll do a dedicated video just for this. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss it. So I'm just gonna take my beauty blender. This is actually my old one, and I'm gonna see, can I dip it in here? Get some powder on there, and then I love the packaging on this. It's beautiful, very luxurious. Okay, what do we think of the powder? Let me turn this light on. I think it is super, super finely milled. I like that not too much comes out of the container so that you're not putting too much powder on your face. I feel like it's really good for like the everyday powder user because they won't go overboard with their powder. That being said, I do feel like I could have a little bit more underneath my one eye over here. Yeah, I like it. You can really barely see the powder on my skin at all, but it seems like it's done a good job of setting. It hasn't taken away too much of the glow from my foundation or my skin at all, so yeah, so far so good for this guy. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pop on the rest of my base makeup. So my bronzer, my highlighter, my blush, and my brows. And then we will come back and we'll move over to the eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I lied about doing my highlighter just then because another one of the new products that I got from my boyfriend this time for Christmas was the Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette. This is in the limited edition color 005, which is copper gold. I love the packaging on this. It just feels so nice. So I think what I want to do first is dip into this color right here. I'm just gonna put that on like a dual fiber brush, so I don't want to pick up too much product, just a little bit. And I'm gonna just really lightly kind of go over my bronzer on my forehead here, just to kind of add a little bit of a glow there, maybe a little bit here too. Gotta be careful, don't want to do too much. And then I'm gonna take my normal little highlighting brush here and I'm gonna go into, I'm gonna take this one, the lightest one up in the corner here, and highlight with that. It's really interesting, it's kind of duochrome, like in the pan it looks quite like champagne-y, but on my skin, I don't know if you guys can see, it looks quite pink. So it looks pink in person, but it looks so gold on the camera. It's really interesting, really fun color. It does have a little bit of a sparkle to it that you can kind of see on the skin. I noticed that especially in the area here where I put it on my bronzer. But look how pretty that is. It's so glowy, I hardly put any on. Really, really nice the way that that picks up the light like that. just take a little bit of this color right here and use that here and maybe a little bit here. Should I layer it and just see like how glowy we can get it? Because I really barely put any on. Let me just add a little bit more just to see. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, yeah, so super glowy, like really, really, really high shine. Love the packaging. Different kind of formula for me. Definitely gonna have to play around with it a little bit and see how it goes, but I really, really like how shiny it is and the way that it looks on my skin. Ooh, fun. Okay, yay. Oh my God, I love new makeup, you guys. All right, let me prime my eyes for eyeshadow really quickly here. Dior box number 2 is the second gift that I got from Will for Christmas. And this is the Dior Holiday Collection eyeshadow palette. So the packaging on this is kind of crazy. It's got this like fabric packaging. There goes the little brush that it comes with. I think it's so funny that these luxury palettes from these high-end designer brands still come with little brushes inside. So that's what that color palette right there looks like. Really, really fun colors. Will likes more neutral colors for me. Like he doesn't like when I wear like a lot of bright colors. Not that he's against it, but this is just his preferred kind of color palette. And I really love that brown in the middle. Interestingly enough, it seems like such a basic color, but I don't have any really browns like that in my collection. So pretty stoked to have that. This is a really fun color over here too. This kind of reddy pink tone. So I'm gonna create a look with this guy today. What shall I do? Okay, I'm gonna start with the brown in the middle here on a big fluffy blending brush. And I'm gonna put that all over my lid and then up into my crease as well. Woo! That was a lot darker than I was expecting it to be. So let me just give this a good blend here. I'm just switching brushes because that was way more pigmented than I was expecting it to be. So Dior is probably my favorite designer brand. So out of like Giorgio Armani, Chanel, YSL, Dior, those types of brands, I think Dior, in my opinion, has the best quality in their products. I absolutely love the Dior Forever foundation. I used that already in today's video. I love the Dior 3D Maximizer Primer, their mascara primer. It's so good. I've used the Dior concealer before. I've used the Dior Show mascara. When I was working at Holtz, I was friends with the DBA counter manager at the Dior counter. So I would go and help them out sometimes when they didn't have people to do makeovers, and I would love to use all of the Dior makeup. I always really loved their eyeshadow palettes, and I just never really had the opportunity to try out any of their color products. Oh wow, I also used my Dior bronzer in this video too, so a lot of Dior happening in this video. But yeah, this is the first time I've actually tried the eyeshadows on myself. Blended out really nicely, really creamy and soft. And that is a really nice, just neutral, everyday kind of taupey brown color. So when I first started like throwing that on, I definitely kind of screwed this up on the side over here. So I'm just gonna take a teeny bit of concealer and just kind of try and fix that a little bit. Yeah, so that blended out beautifully. There's quite a bit of powder in the pan. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the shadows are really soft. And then next, I'm gonna take this reddy orangey color on the side here. I'm gonna actually use my finger in there. It's almost a shame, you know, to ruin it. It's so pretty. And I'm gonna put this one all over the lid right on top of that brown. I'm just gonna try a little bit of that on a brush too, just to see what happens. And then I'm just gonna go back in with the brown again and go into my crease with that just one more time. Just to kind of deepen it up in there a little bit. I feel like this look is very Jessica 2016 with like a dark rounded crease. Now I always flick my eyeshadow out this way. We're going a little bit more rounded here today. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of this peachy pink color right here. Looks almost a little bit metallic. And I'm gonna add that to the inner corner of my eye. Again, a really smooth, buttery color. The formula on these is really nice and soft, really good if you're like a beginner or you're not like a professional makeup artist. I feel like they're so easy to use and work with. And then I'm just gonna take the lightest color, this white color, and go right in the very inner corner with that, right on top. All right, so for the lower lash line, I'm just gonna go back into the brown shade from the middle and smoke that out. Okay, so overall, I really love the formula on these. I feel like they're really buttery and smooth, super easy to blend out. You get really nice pigmentation the whole way through your blend. It's not patchy at all. I really, really, really like these. And I think that they would be great for like the everyday go to work type of makeup wearer. I think you would get a lot of use out of this palette. Definitely thumbs up from me. Yay, well. The one downside I would say is that the packaging is like so gigantic. So if you don't have a ton of makeup, obviously that's not a big deal, but I'm gonna have to store that with my other palettes instead of in a drawer just because of how big it is. Obviously not a big deal, but just a thought as I tried to put it away. Okay, so let me just go ahead and finish up my eye makeup and then we'll come back for our final new product.
You don't even know me like that. Are you pressed for time? Put you in my mind. Come a little closer like that. Staying up all night, throwing drinks back.
So for the final product, this is another one that Jackie had ordered that I ended up getting because of the double order from Sephora. This is the Tatcha This is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. So I have used this once before. The packaging on this is just phenomenal. Beautiful. They really, really do great packaging at Tatcha. This is not the type of setting spray that makes your makeup last longer. This is a dewy setting spray. So this is supposed to make your skin look really dewy and luminous. The first time I used this, I was in Vegas. It was the first time I had been to Vegas. I was with Jackie and we had been to see Love, which is the Cirque du Soleil Beatles show, which was so amazing, by the way. If you're ever in Vegas, go and see it. It's so good. We weren't planning on going out afterwards, but our friend was texting us and was like convincing us to go out, and we were like, we're wearing like casual clothes and sneakers, and he was like, just come anyways, it doesn't matter. And we hadn't really done our makeup, so we went to Sephora like on the Las Vegas Strip and we did our makeup in Sephora. And it's so dry in Vegas, like you're in the desert. And I have never had dry skin like when I was down there. So it was our second or third day there. My skin was so parched. And so I went looking for this because I knew it was gonna like add some hydration and make me look really dewy and glowy. So this is not a product that I would use for any type of long wear situation, any type of bridal situation or anything like that. But for like photography or if you have dry skin, I mean, maybe I would use this on a bride who had super dry skin. I don't know. I'll have to try it out a bit and see how it goes. But I remember it being almost like spraying oil on my face. So let's give this a go. I was also just reading in the box that this has anti-aging ingredients in it. So that's pretty cool. A little bit of skincare, a little bit of makeup. I always love a little 2-for-1. Shake gently, mist 2 to 3 spritzes onto face for a boost of hydration and glow. Under or over makeup? Ooh, I'll have to try under makeup. I feel like this would be better for me under makeup. We'll give that a go next time. Okay. Okay, that was a lot of sprays, but not a lot of product comes out in each spray, so I felt like I was holding it too far away from my face at first, so I had to move a little closer. It has a very strong smell. I just realized I don't have anything on my lips, so let me let that dry and I'll put something on my lips and then we'll come back to wrap this up.
Okay, you're crazy is perfect, shaky and I'm slurring, 'cause I'm nervous. It's you.
just threw on the Walk of No Shame lip liner and lip gloss from Charlotte Tilbury. Let me take these pins out of my hair. Okay guys, so here is the finished look. So the Tatcha definitely gives like almost an oily look to your skin. So if that's what you're looking for, go for it. If you have super dry skin, you're gonna love it. I'm just going to take my little powder brush and I'm just gonna really lightly go over my T-zone again, just to take away the shine from this area where I don't really want it. But like everywhere else, I'm so good with that. I am really glowing. Thank you to that Dior palette. Thank you to my Tatcha Mist. I think the eyeshadows turned out really great. So nice to have a new beauty blender. And yeah, the Hourglass powder is really nice. It's really very undetectable, but it definitely did set. So I'm into it. I'm into it. I think this makeup came out really good, you guys. Do you like it? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you had fun playing around with all my new makeup with me. I know I had fun. This is literally like, this is Christmas for me, like putting on all the new makeup that I got for Christmas. Like, this is the real Christmas. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. That's gonna help more people to see it too. You can subscribe to my channel if you wanna see more. If you wanna see the Bare Minerals concealer video, definitely stay tuned. I'll have that coming for you very soon. I also got another eyeshadow palette for Christmas. Sneak peek. So I'll be doing a video on this one very soon as well. I will see you all very soon. Bye guys.